Hey everybody, what is on? Ah, la 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 la. Hey everybody, what is up, and welcome back to Spyro 2 with the TheMKninja. We're reaching the final stretch here. I have 1, 2, 3 more levels to go through, and that should take me another like 3, 4 episodes. And the good news is I had time to finally record again. This is like a few days after I recorded the first video, or it's not the first video, the most recent video. And I'm also going to do more Pokemon. But it won't be, you know, all the way through the game. I'm going to try and do as much as I can in the time that I have, which is the rest of the day. And maybe a little bit of tomorrow. Who knows? Probably not. But I'm alone in the house, so I finally have some goddamn time to do stuff. And we're going to go ahead and dive right into Robotica Farms. But yeah, as I said in the update video, I'm going to start moving away from doing all these Let's Plays that I've been doing, because even though it's still fun, I'm understanding that I'm not doing new games or other games that I haven't played as much. I'm just, you know, doing games I've played most of my fucking life. And even though, you know, that's fine, but it's not the same as it used to be. It's just not the same. And I'm going to enjoy making, you know, more talk videos about video games and anime and, well, that's really it, video games and anime, probably not many movies. I don't really see movies much anymore. The most recent movie I saw was Atomic Blonde, and when was that, like a few months ago? So yeah, that just shows you how many movies I'm seeing now. Although I'm still going to see Thor. I did see Spider-Man in theaters, like just at the end of its theater run. I didn't talk about that since people had already reviewed that movie to death. But if you want to know my opinions on that Spider-Man, you know, just out of curiosity, I thought it was really great. Personally, it's in my opinion, it's the best Spider-Man movie so far. I don't really have too much nostalgia for the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, and although I enjoy the Amazing Spider-Mans, I know that they're flawed, even if I personally think they get too much of a bad rap. I enjoyed them enough. I'll admit the second one is a bit of a mess in many ways, but there's so many damn good points about it. But anyway, that's Spider-Man Homecoming was really, really great. You know, it didn't have some of the emotional weight that some other Marvel movies did, and it felt more like, you know, fun Marvel instead of really complex Marvel like Civil War and Winter Soldier and all those other stuff. Even to an extent, some other ones like Doctor Strange, which had more going for them, but it was still a really damn good movie in my opinion. But I don't really watch movies much anymore, so it's going to be a lot of video games and a lot of anime. In fact, I just finished recording a video talking about why My Hero Academia is so good, although, judging by me, I might have that uploaded before this. I don't know. This will probably go up in a few days after I record it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe this will go up before it. But just... Oh, frame rates are chugging. What's going on? Just know that I have a My Hero Academia video in the works, and it should be done soon. I don't know if should I get these? These little fuckers are really annoying. They're like baby bugs because they got these weird baby faces. Well, not baby faces, but they're really fucking creepy. I always hated these little fuckers as a kid because they're so creepy. I mean, they're not real bugs. They're just weird bugs with human faces. It's not right. I hate bugs anyway, even though I actually like bug type in Pokemon, and I used to be the gym leader of bug type. Yeah. I might have mentioned this. I don't know if I'm going to be doing too many Pokemon videos, at least Pokemon Showdown videos. I'm going to try to. But if you've been paying attention for a bit, you know I'm in a Pokemon League on Pokemon Showdown. And since I did a set of videos a while ago called Road to Gym Leader, and that was in the League Stardust, and that died. Oh no, it started in Stardust, but it died before I could get the Gym Leader, and I got it in Horizon, which is the league I'm currently a part of now. And in that league, I am currently the Flying E4. Originally, I was the Flying Sentinel, but one of the other Elite Four left, and since I was the first Sentinel, I was the next in line to become E4, since it's the exact same testing. So yeah, I'm an Elite Four. I have become one of the final bosses fucking suck on that. Ugh, I still have a cough. It sucks. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do this mission over here, even though I hate it. I don't know. I've seen people do this mission so easily, and sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. It's just, I don't know. It's just me. Okay, that's one. Wait, what happened to the other? Oh, fuck you. Because these things respawn if you don't kill them fast enough. I always hate that, because I love this game, but sometimes the death perception is just a little annoying. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. We're doing Sesame Street, we're counting. Oh, come on, the fire, like the spouts of the fire. Fucking respawn! Oh. Yeah, that's the tougher one out of the fucking way. Now I just gotta get this little slow-ass piece of shit. Bitch!
My fields are safe.
Yeah, your fields are safe, Applebee. Applebee's. Now I kinda want Applebee's. I have food here, but... Actually, no, I don't. I've already eaten. I already had a pizza. That's how you know I'm American, when I say I've already had pizza. Oh, God. Cultural jokes. Always a winner, right? Always? Right? Right? You guys can take a joke, right? 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 Please tell me right. You gotta work with me. Anyway, I should be able to beat this level in the next 7 minutes, which gives me time to work on the next level after that. I'm gonna go to the... I forgot what the name of the level is. It's something marsh. The one where you have to reactivate the fountain. I remember these levels quite well. In fact, I can usually remember the layouts for these levels in my head because I've played this game so damn much. Like, this is one of those games that I've played over and over again. Like, a lot of people out there, when they talk about, you know, all these classic games, they're like, oh my god, those games were so great. And I'm not saying there aren't people who don't do this, but generally a lot of people who say that stuff, they haven't played those games in a long time, and a lot of their talking about it is nostalgia. And even though these games are nostalgic, I play these games a lot. Because I don't really, you know, play too many newer games, to be honest. Whenever I play a newer game, it usually has to do with maybe, let's say Pokemon, because I'm interested in getting Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, even though I know that's marketing right there, because, you know, it's basically just another, it's kind of like Black and White 2. Although Black and White 2 I've heard is really good, and I never played it. I've played pretty much every single Pokemon game out there, except for the original Gen 2. Because I've played Red and Blue, and I think those games are alright. A lot of the love for those games does stem on nostalgia, in my opinion, because there are better versions of the game, like Fire Red and Leaf Green. Those are great games. They don't have many issues, and they have more content. So those are the definitive versions of Gen 1 to play. You don't really have any reason to go back to Red and Blue, in my personal opinion. I know some people do because, you know, there's games that they hold close and dear in their heart. Like, for me, I think Emerald is better than Horus. But I came to that epiphany... I didn't originally think that. Originally, I thought Horus was better. But I came to the epiphany that, oh shit, I actually kind of like Emerald a lot more than I thought I did. Because originally I was like, every new Pokemon game is the best one. Oh, fuck me, I gotta do this whole thing over again. And although I still think every single new Pokemon game is awesome, there's a lot of really fucking good ones because they had so much new stuff. There are just some things that you can't really replace in terms of feeling, which will stem back to me going back to Spyro. Don't worry, I'm going to bring this back to the game. So you just bear with my random tangents and random bullshit for just a second here, but there's feelings in these old games that you can't replace with newer versions of them. You know, turning it on for the first time, having your first experience with a boss fight, all this stuff that you can't replace. It's kind of like fucking baby pictures. You can't replace that shit. It's classic gaming memories. You just can't you can't overcome that. You can't replace that with a new shiny skin. And although Oris, again, I still think is a really great game, or set of games, I think Emerald is the definitive version of Gen 3 to play, because, I mean, at the point that, you know, Fire Red was, there really weren't many issues the games were facing in terms of glitches and stuff. Like, the games were much more polished at that point. And there's still such an appeal to that sprite-based style, even though, again, I do love the models. They're fucking really good, and they look really great in a 3DS. There's just something about those little games. And it's back to Spyro too. Like, I love these old games. I love them to death. I love them so much. Most of my favorite games of all time came out before 2010. Like, barely any games. I haven't really played too many games past that point. I think maybe the newest game I've ever played is Rocket League. That's probably the newest one I've played, and that game came out when, I think it was around... Are you fucking serious? Sorry, another glitch. Shit, I forgot to get something. Okay, that's behind there. I'll get that, actually, now, before I forget. But Rocket League came out when? Like, I think 2016 or 2015. I think it came out... But 2014 to 2016, one of those two dates. It was between those two dates. I know that. So it's not entirely a new game, and I can run it just fine on my computer. I mean, you've seen me do a video on it. Is it over here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Again, I will harp on this mechanic because even though it does create a sense of exploration and backtracking, and it's honestly not that hard to do since it shows you where the damn base is, I just think it's pointless. Just my personal opinion. It's pretty much the only thing in this entire game. This entire game that I really don't particularly care for. The only thing throughout the entire game. The whole thing. The whole thing. For me, this entire game... Because... For me, it's hard to decide whether I prefer Crash 3 or Spyro 2. Because Crash 3 irritates me more. But I have a lot more nostalgia for it. And I love that game to death. It holds a very special place in my heart. But Spyro 2 has, like, almost nothing wrong with it. In my opinion, at least. It's almost a flawless game. Again, in my opinion. I know it's hard to listen to people's opinions out there, but there are other ones. Anyway, I should probably talk about the level. This level is really great. I think it's a really enjoyable level. It's interesting to see, you know, these farms mixed with technology, with these robot farmers and giant bugs. It's quirky and fun. Same thing you'd expect from Spyro. I love it. Because a lot of these Winter Tundra worlds, they just kind of go all out, and we're like, yeah, let's do this now. Let's just go crazy. And I'm finished with Robotica Farms. Yay! That was fast. Just as I was talking about the level, I finish it. I'll do better in the next level, I promise. Alright, and now we only have 2 more levels to do. And honestly, I said 3 episodes, but I think I might only need this episode and the next episode, because... Wait. No. Next episode will be the second finale, and then the next episode after that will be the finale. It's going to be 2 more episodes after this. So, 13 episodes to finish Spyro 2 completely. And in about 20 minutes a pop. Roughly, that means... Shit, 13 can't be divided by 3. Roughly 5 hours to beat the game completely. Oh wait, shit, I also have to do Speedway. Forgot about the Speedway. I'll do that later. I was like, maybe I should do that now, because I can actually complete that. And I was like, eh. Because the last Speedway is actually pretty damn easy. Because some of those other Speedways can get a little frustrating, but in a good way. In a way that's, you know, challenging. You're like, yeah, I'm being challenged. But the last one's kind of a joke. Also, that bear just totally murdered that motherfucker. He was just like, bitch, get out of my way. I got places to go, and you're in my fucking way. Yeah, that's how the elephants talk. That's exactly their voice. Also, I just did that without even knowing where I was going. I should totally get some devil points for that. I was pretty fucking awesome, not gonna lie. Also, I just murdered another elephant. And I have no idea what those other guys are, or I really don't. But yeah, like I said, Tundra Tundra Worlds, they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna do something crazy now. I mean, it's a snail that turns into an elephant. It's an elephant on a snail shell. This game is so creative. Like, yeah, there's the basic stuff, like, you know, like the basic kind of worlds, like, okay, as I was making my point, I just kind of realized I don't really have as much of a point as I thought I did, because there's not really, now that I think about it, there's not really too many worlds in this game that you could really be considered basic platformer stuff. Like, yeah, there's a water level, but it's not your typical water level as you're making more water. There's not really other stuff like a lava level. Oh wait, oh shit, there is a lava level. Okay, maybe there are a few more basic levels, but they have stuff that differentiates them from other areas. It's not just like, you know, oh, we're climbing on a volcano to stop it from ruining someone's party. This game is so creative. The Spyro trilogy is pretty creative. I say pretty creative because, in my opinion, Game 1 and Game 2 are super creative. They're just really... They don't really follow conventions as much as you'd expect. They kind of just do their own thing. And then the third game, as much as I do like Spyro 3, this is why I will say that Spyro 3 is not as good as 1 and 2. Because it loses some of its creativity as the developers started, you know, running out of ideas. I mean, it's not an insult to any other developers or anything, but I mean, come on, you're doing 3 games with a character who really has the same moveset throughout all 3 games. There's not really too much you could do without doing what other people did. You could do what Naughty Dog did with Crash and have him go through time, but you know, that's kind of weird since Spyro already kind of goes through time, so there really isn't much anything else you could do with him. Spyro 3, as enjoyable as it is more conventional. And it loses some of that creative edge that, like I said, it had. So, that's to Mick Portulum, if you're watching. That's my reasoning for thinking that Spyro. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, I had another issue. I swear to God, does happen too much. But you know, whatever. But that's the reasoning I have behind why I prefer Spyro 2 over 3, and even in a sense 1. Because I will admit, 3 plays better than 1. That is for a fact, but 1 doesn't play that badly. It's just a little stiff. Just a little bit. It's not like Crash Bandicoot 1, where it's very dated, although still fun and nostalgic, but Spyro 1 is still a game you could totally pick up today and be able to get through easily enough. It doesn't, you know, do anything that's really unfair at all. So, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I kind of prefer Spyro 1 over Crash 1. I guess is what I'm saying. Which is fine. You know, Crash 1 is kind of that niche game that everyone has nostalgia for, but is like, yeah, that game's hard as balls. Even I'll admit, yeah, I like it, but I like it more than other people do, but yeah, it's fucking dated. It's like a 7 out of 10 game now. I think that's what I gave it in my review of the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, a 7 out of 10. And I believe I gave 2 a 9, and 3 a 9.2. Something like that. Also, this is available now, so I can just... Boing. Anyway, okay, that was, we're just gonna go toss this in here. And that's gonna give me a peach, or whatever the fuck this is. And that's, yeah, we're gonna fetch quest right now. Or at least not now, but next episode. Haha, segues. Yeah. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Almost coughed there. Check out my other videos. I actually did cough there. Check out my supporters, all their great stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.